What's up? It's Hydra. What it do? How's it going? All right, collective. First, we have Four of Wands. Victorious, but clarifying that we had the Five of Wands at the bottom. Five of Wands is like conflict, arguing, disharmony. So it's like what I got. So I feel like you're going to get a romantic gesture coming towards you. If it's not a romantic gesture, it's going to be some sort of commitment, some sort of proposition that involves long-term commitment. It's going to come from somebody who is essentially full of themselves. They're not trustworthy. They are sneaky. They like to lie to benefit themselves. They don't move very well. And I also get that they like ride their emotions, but not like in the best way possible. Very toxic is what I'm getting from this person, and it's like they're coming in to flip your world upside down a little bit. They want to the feeling that I'm getting is very like, why do they get to have that? That should be mine too. We should be sharing that. Like, you know, like, I guess a little bit of jealousy. You see, so essentially, like, you did manifest this. You manifested this. And you get to choose whether you want to take this proposition, go forth with this manifestation, or walk away from it. The Five of Wands came out again when I was shuffling and clarifying, but this time it came out in reverse, and I'm taking that as it has the potential to go from conflict, disharmony, to harmony. I know a lot of people will say like the Five of Wands in reverse could also mean could also make it like make it more intense. Nine of Pentacles also came out with the Six of Wands clarifying it. And the Nine of Pentacles for me extra confirmed that this is something that you have manifested for yourself. And if it's not something that you expected something else, maybe go back and look to see like where you can fix the verbiage, where you can fix the wording, where you can be more direct. Or you can take the opportunity to do a little bit of shadow work, go within and see where the misalignment is coming from. See why you attracted this liar, cheater, stealer, thief, this guy, so with the Emperor and the Seven of Swords together, the Emperor on its own, he's somebody who thinks really highly of himself, and he holds the world in his hands, a world in his hands. He has got big visions, right? But with the Seven of Swords right next to him, he's all that and everything you don't want to be around. Narcissist is what I'm getting. It could also be one of those things where like you attracted this person because maybe like it's a past person and you miss them. You miss something about them. There may still be like some energetic attachments that you need to cut clear of. If this is resonating for somebody, it should be resonating for somebody who does dabble in some spell work. And I know that like a lot of people are starting to get into dabbling into some spell work. But we need to be careful with that. Why? Words are powerful. Energy is powerful. Your energy is powerful. Your subconscious can be considered a powerhouse. And if you do not understand your own psyche and your own subconscious, you are going to continue to manifest certain things within yourself, or just not, you're going to continue manifesting these things. And a lot of the times too, it could even just be like that's just what is easiest attracted to you at that moment to get whatever you want as quickly as you're asking for it. Otherwise, there's other blocks that you need to go through. Those blockages that you need to look through are what's making like the actual thing that you're wanting take a little longer. And you got to go through this guy to like knock it out. So like you have to knock him down, push him out of the way, right? Cut him out. And then there's probably going to be another, hopefully that's like the end of it, right? But I don't think it is. There's another block after that. And I don't want to say block, it's like obstacle. I guess a block is an obstacle, but when I say obstacle, I really mean like video game level pass through the obby, you know, like a speed race type of level. Like you're going to get through it pretty quickly and get to your actual prize. But this is one of those things where it's like you have to understand and hone in this darker part of yourself. If you manifested it, it is a reflection of you. There is a reflection of you within this. And also it could even be for you to stick with your boundaries. And you don't need it doesn't have to be the reflection could be that you just have to stick down to your boundaries. Do you really not want this person? Because what I'm getting is that this emperor, you cut him out already. If he comes back in, are you going to let him in, or are you going to keep him cut out? I think that's like the whole thing. Are you ready to let this go for real? Or are you ready for another round? 1, 2, you know, like, no, it's probably not even funny because the relationship was probably physically abusive. And that's not funny. They're emotionally manipulative with the King of Cups here. Emotionally manipulative. It seems like they've been doing a lot of thinking too. They miss you. They miss this. So like whatever they come forth with, it's bullshit. You shouldn't be listening to them. Final messages for the collective here. Final messages. That's too many cards for the moment. Can we get just a couple final messages? Nice. Thanks. It's a couple with the moon at the bottom. Shadow work. 5 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Shadow work. Conflict. The struggle's almost over. I promise. It's almost over. 8:08 on the clock is when I saw that. And then when I called it out, it was 8:11. It's a trap. Don't go back. It's a trap. Okay? Don't go back. It's a trap. Trust your gut. Trust your intuition. Do a cord cutting if you have to. However that looks like for you. There's so many different types of cord cuttings out there. I know everybody does the same one where it's like the strings and the candles, right? If that doesn't work for you, or if you want to do something different, there's so many other ways that you could do it. Like you could do dancing, you could do art, you could do, the possibilities are endless. If you are an alchemist, you can cut and alchemize this cord. Okay? You got this. And if you're a newbie and this is a situation that you are in and you don't know how to do this, it'll come to you. It will. Just trust yourself. You got this. You need to give yourself a lot more credit. Overall, I think whatever you decide to do, you're going to end up successful, even if you do end up wanting to go for another round with this person. It's going to end the same as what I'm getting. The moon with the 4 of Pentacles and the High Priestess underneath. Ooh, and the World on the bottom. Oh, and then after that, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is a self-reflection journey for sure. This is one of those like shadow working experiences that you need to go through physically a couple times in order for the initiation to be complete and in order for you to get it into your silly little head. You know what I mean? Silly little head, because and I mean that in a very endearing way. Okay, very endearing. Yeah, so trust yourself. Trust the seeds that you're known. Plant more seeds. Manifest some more. 1, 10, 11 on the clock. So we're about to hit a full moon, right? They say full moons are for releasing, but there was one time I went full moon on a new moon. So I think depending on like your energy and your birth chart, what you're feeling, or even like the energies surrounding that full moon, like wherever Venus is or Mars and the stars, wherever they are. Those energies will also help you out a lot too. If that's something that you're wanting to like look into more and wanting to like utilize more within your working. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Dude's coming with an offer. Shouldn't trust him, but if you do, that's okay. You're just gonna learn the lesson again. You did this, you manifested this, you can get out of it. It's not the end of the world. Just remember that. You manifested this, you can get out of it. Pasta la pizza, and don't forget the cheese.